Hi everyone, we're here in the town of Naguabo and I'm feeling so emotional right now because we finished everything and everyone's being so heartfelt. You can see our beautiful everyone. Hey!
Hola from Puerto Rico, Dawit Global Foundation.
So I'm going to pass the phone to, well, the moment to Heather. She'll take over.
We are so grateful to Dawit Global Foundation. We've had such a long week. Our very first teammate to arrive, Lisa Jensen from Now Solar.
Completely sunburned.
Working hard in the sun every day. Arrived 1 week ago today, feels like a month ago, to do this installation. She is one of the nation's preeminent female solar installers, and we're so happy to have her here. She's going to talk, we're each going to introduce ourselves, talk a little bit about our role in this project. We, as you can see, we have this beautiful ocean behind us. This is the first rest we've had, honestly, in a week. We've been working 12, 14-hour days and then preparing all night for the next day. So we finally have this moment to rest, but before we're starving. I've been fasting them every day. They haven't eaten lunch a single day this week. So they're absolutely famished.
Some of us haven't eaten anything.
This one hasn't eaten for an entire week.
On my Native American starvation
It's
diet.
good for you. But we would be remiss if we just didn't take a moment to be grateful and thankful to Dawit Global Foundation. So before we're allowed to eat, we wanted to thank the people of Pakistan and Dawit Global Foundation, and just share with you a little bit more about what happened this week, what we saw, and then we're going to finally take this well-deserved break and have a nice little meal tonight. But first I wanted to introduce one of the founders of Now Solar in Tri-Cities, Washington, Lisa Jensen, our lead co-lead installer with our other teammate over here, Omar, who you'll meet from Puerto Rico shortly. Lisa has some observations about what she saw as a professional with regard to the grid. Oh, that looks fun. What she continued to see with regard to the grid. The community that we're standing in right now, as beautiful as it is, did not get electricity until about a month ago. So they have been without electricity for over a year. So Lisa is going to talk a little bit about what continues to see with the grid and the problems with the grid here.
I just want to thank Sun Chargers for making this happen, and Dawit also. We have my shirt's on backwards. I don't know if you can see that. I've listed the sponsors.
Solar Energy, Dawit Global Foundation, Sun Charge Systems.
So yeah, the grid seems to be very unstable, and we have more storms coming. So knowing that we have alternative energy out there. There's so much technology out there. There's no reason we can't have, other than electrical grid, have solar. The wind machines, the giant wind machines, are down. The arms are busted off. So we've got new microinverters hitting the market. We should have some new technology out. There's no reason we can't make this happen a little sooner and make people a little more comfortable a little sooner.
That's great. I mean, based on what you saw, I know you were very astute and you kept pointing out to us, look at those lines down, look here, look at those windmills down. Would you say that the power issue is solved here by any means?
No, and there's a lot of substations everywhere. So it's as if the grid grew exponentially as the population exploded. And so it's as if they're trying to catch up. And unfortunately the storm hit, so now they've got more modern technology that needs to come in, and I think solar is a good solution. But what we did is, if the grid goes down again, which I'm sure it will, we have these charger stations, and we'll be able to, anybody can go day or night and plug in and be able
especially
to
emergency.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Thank you, Lisa Jensen from Washington, Tri-Cities, from Now Solar. We're here talking about thanking Dawit Global Foundation, but Lisa is a perfect segue to meet our other partner, our local partner, Omar Zayas. So where Lisa was our U.S.-based solar expert, Omar Zayas is our local-based solar expert. I'm going to turn him around here so you can see his company. So this is his company, Solar Energy, which is right next to, of course, our fiscal sponsor, Dawood Global Foundation, who we're taking this moment to thank from Pakistan. Omar, if you could, Lisa was talking about how the grid is going to continue to go down. What I was hoping you could share with the viewers at Dawood Global Foundation in Pakistan is, there were a lot of questions, I think, when this team came up with the vision of the communication stations. I think we all noticed that that was a big issue right after the storms, that emergency responders couldn't call other ambulances, they couldn't call the police. But what did you find in these, 16, 17, 18 municipalities that we went to this past week? Is this still a need? Did these chiefs of police want this? Did they think it was valuable? What sort of feedback did you hear?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank everybody who put in some of the effort. Dawood, Charge, everybody who could help us out and bring all this stuff up. In the towns, they're very, very grateful for these donations. Every town, every single town, they know that after the hurricane, there was no communication. And there was no power at all, so they couldn't even charge, they couldn't call police, they couldn't call ambulances, nobody. There was absolutely no communication. So they know now they at least have a way to get powered for the communication that are so needed. Okay, so we want to thank everybody, and from the towns, thank you again. Okay, so hopefully we can keep on moving and keep getting better here in Puerto Rico.
I think one of the most interesting things I found, at least, Omar, is listening to you. Omar would translate for us as we were listening, and there was a lot of debate in each community as where to place these because they wanted more.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted these near their facility. They wanted one at the hospital. They wanted one at the police station. They wanted one in the plaza. And of course, we appreciate the donations so much. Donors from over 30 countries to Dawood Global Foundation. But there were only so many resources. We were only able to ship in and received 18 units. What did you hear about the debate about where it should be located? I think it sounds, finally, most people were either in the plaza, but the emergency responders was really, this is all about emergency responders.
And one was near a church.
Yeah. Most of the towns, once again, they want as many people as possible to be able to use these systems. But at the end, it was more a fact that the people who really needed the most after an emergency, it's probably the emergency people. So some of them were put up in the locale for the emergency offices, for the major offices that handle all the issues, and the plazas, so everybody can get access to this and be able to use it anytime they need it.
It was fantastic to see, and frankly, every community asked us for more. I think we had multiple requests for 2, 3, and one of the communities actually asked for 8. We're like, oh, sorry. Tara, do you want to go ahead and talk a little more here?
Thank you so much, Heather. This has been really heartwarming. One of the best parts of this experience was that we started the Dawood Global Fellowship, the Dawood Global Foundation Harvard Fellowship, and our first year recipient winner this year is Shabazz Khan.
Thank you so much, Tara. Okay, so thank you, Tara, for getting me involved with this project. I came here with very little idea of how this was going to end up going. After spending here a whole week and experiencing the installations, I think it was a wonderful project. I like the fact that Tara got me involved with this particular project.
And it was so competitive. We had so many applications for the Dawood Global Foundation Harvard Fellowship for this year, and it's going to be an annual fellowship now.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dawood. Thank you, Dawood.
So coming here and checking out, first of all, I want to talk about, the vision behind it. So, Tara mentioned to me earlier that, the people here in the U.S. and in 2005, when Pakistan was hit by a hurricane, a really bad hurricane, Americans came out and really helped out with funding and with machinery and pulling people out of debris and all that. Now, in 2017, when Hurricane Maria hit the Puerto Rico So she felt that it was time for Pakistan to step up. Pakistani citizens to step up and help out with this initiative. And it's Tara and Heather and Lisa and Eugene, who's not here.
Thank you.
But it's their baby. They came up with the whole idea
Thank
to
you,
work
Eugene.
together.
Thank you,
Eugene.
Eugene.
Thank you.
Good idea, Eugene.
Eugene, we miss you dearly.
Eugene, a member of the Turtle Mountain Tribe of North Dakota, an indigenous idea, Native American idea, brought together with indigenous people of Pakistan to make this happen.
Yeah. So these ladies really worked very hard. I mean, I'm just amazed that they're volunteers. Seriously, they took this above and beyond to deliver these installs. Like, it's a job for them. I was like, wow, that's a lot of hard work that they're putting in. As far as the impact, I think, Omar went over the impact. How these things were needed, and when I checked this out, I think they're going to be there. They're going to be used. These stations, are a fail-safe for the directors in the emergency response units in different towns, in 18 different towns, that know that hey, let's say the power goes out, we have some place to go and charge our walkie-talkies and our radios and charge our phones and do something. It's not like we're going to be completely out of power, and it's public and it's available to all the citizens of that town, and there are multiple ports in these charge stations. So I think they've done a wonderful job with it, and I think I do want to thank the Pakistani donors and the American donors.
32 countries.
Yeah, 32 countries who donated to this project, and really stepped forward and helped out with the project. And really, that was a wonderful thing for them to do. And I'm going to switch to Urdu, for the Pakistani viewers. So basically, the Dawood Foundation and Solar Now and Solar Energy and Sun Charge Systems, इन सब ने मिल के एक दूसरे के साथ कोऑर्डिनेट करके, इन कोलैबोरेट करके, एंड लोगों ने अपना टाइम दिया इस प्रोजेक्ट को टू डिलीवर दीज चार्ज स्टेशंस व्हिच वर, मतलब इनकी बहुत ज़रूरत थी इन डिफरेंट शहरों में, और आप बहुत सारी वीडियोस लगी हुई हैं, आप देख सकते हो उन वीडियोस को, और एंड जो अच्छी चीज़ है, जिस चीज़ से जो लर्निंग है वो ये है कि यार जब अमेरिकियों का बुरा टाइम आया हुआ था ना, तो उस पॉइंट पे पाकिस्तानियों ने स्टेप अप किया, तारा ने स्टेप अप किया और एक्चुअली इशू का ध्यान किया, पैसे खड़े किए, सिस्टम बनाया, ये चीज़ करवाई कि यार देना किया, उनकी नीड्स एनालिसिस की, तो लेकिन इट्स अबाउट गिविंग, जस्ट नॉट अबाउट रिसीविंग. सो फॉर पाकिस्तानी व्यूअर्स, स्पेशली फॉर पाकिस्तानी व्यूअर्स, मेरे ख्याल में ये जो अच्छा एग्जाम्पल सेटअप होता है, इट्स ऑल अबाउट गिविंग, गिविंग बैक टू द इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी. और ये हमें थोड़ा सिखाता है कि यार, मतलब ये पूरी एग्जाम्पल हमें सिखाती है कि यार गिविंग करना बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है. अच्छा होने के अलावा आपका बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड होता है, और सिर्फ और ये बड़ी अच्छी एग्जाम्पल है कि यार पाकिस्तानियों ने गिव किया, बहुत सारी जगहों पे चीज़ें लगी, और आप इसको एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे यूज़ कर सकते हो इन द फ्यूचर टू गिव यू कॉन्फिडेंस कि यार जब गिविंग का मौका आएगा, यू शुड स्टेप अप एंड गिव, एंड हेल्प आउट अपने इलाकों में, या जिसकी भी अपनी कम्युनिटी में है, छोटी कम्युनिटी, लोकल गवर्नमेंट, आपके अपने सूबे में है, शहर में है, वट एवर, स्टेप अप एंड गिव, एंड और अगर इंटरनेशनल तो गिव इंटरनेशनल. So this is a very good example. So anyways, I'm going to switch back to English, and I'm going to give the phone over to Tara. Tara, good job. And again, I'm sorry, again, from myself, I want to thank all four of you guys, literally all four of you, Omar, Tara, Lisa, Heather. Seriously, you guys did a wonderful job. Like literally, I'm so happy to come across such good people, and who worked day and night. I mean, Heather organized everything, and I mean, these guys would not eat, they would be skipping lunch and breakfast. Yeah, I mean, they would not eat, and they would go out, and I've never seen such a focused and committed team, and I'm so proud. And they did this for voluntarily, like they're not getting paid for this, so it's amazing to come across a team like with you guys, and you guys did great. Good job, literally.
We're so proud of Shabazz, our first ever Dawood Global Foundation Harvard Fellow. speaking of Harvard, this all technically began with my Harvard Law School classmate Heather, and it's led us here today. And we also have to thank Alejandro, who had helped with the customs and getting our stuff here, because it was stuck
and
for
Allied
such a long
Logistics.
time, and Allied Logistics. But now I'm going to pass this talk back to Heather. Thank you.
There we go.
It's raining, yeah.
So it's actually raining, which is perfect timing. I think it's a sign that we're at the end of this, but we wanted to end on a very passionate and personal note. We again wanted to thank Lisa Jensen's partner, Eugene Wilkie, who's founded Now Solar with her. The design and the passion started with a conversation between Eugene and I one day, and he said, you know what? I don't want to give money to a black hole. I want to help these people. This is what we do. We do solar. We can do this. And he gave us, yay, Eugene! We miss you. Thank you. And I think what's really important and interesting about that is, you know, I'm a member of a Native American tribe in the United States, the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe, Lakota tribe, Malakota, Toshokahizimi, Machiapi. And Eugene is a member of the Turtle Mountain tribe in North Dakota. We have a tribal partner that we haven't talked about, the Wampanoag Lake Community Tribal Corporation on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota. The president, Geneva Lonehill, gave their time and energy and effort. We got a little music going, ending us for the night. That's great. And the indigenous aspects melted so well with the indigenous heart in Pakistan. And I think there were so many things that we shared. One, we believe in self-sufficiency and protecting our earth with clean energy. Sustainability. All of these businesses, Now Solar, Solar Air, Dawood Global is focusing on sustainability. In addition, Eugene, myself, and Lisa and Race and Rains from Wampanoag, from the tribe there, are working on creating a Native American-owned indoor farm company so that we can bring solar-raised food to food deserts. So we're all committed to sustainability.
We are all one.
We are all, yes. Two, not only are we committed to sustainability, but we are used to being forgotten people. All of our communities are rural. We're left behind communities. When we have emergencies, there are people that are not there for us. And so we are all about learning how to take care of ourselves. And so while people think that all of the aid should be coming to Indian country, all of the aid should be coming to Pakistan, we're here to tell you. Can I turn it sideways?
No, you can't.
Okay, I can.
Here.
What we are is we're all one people. We're all united, and we wanted to give back to those in need. This is neighbors helping neighbors in Puerto Rico. And we always say in Lakota, where I am from, every prayer ends with the saying, Metakuye Oyasi, and that means we are all related. Signing off from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dawood Global Foundation.
Thank you.
And just gonna show, sorry.
Is that good?
Look at the place. It's I just want to, before we hang up, I just want to mention such a beautiful country, such beautiful beaches. Do visit Puerto Rico. Woohoo!